Hi, I'm Claire. Thank you so much for visiting my blog. I hope I can help you find whatever it is you're looking for, and maybe a few things you didn't know you were looking for. My philosophy and all I ever want for me and for my family is for everyone to be happy and healthy. For me, that means good food, low stress, and a lot of fun. Everything on my blog, whether it be a recipe, a craft idea, homemade gift, or organising tip, helps us to be happy, healthy, or both. I hope I can help your family to be even happier and healthier too. Now, what do I mean by healthy? Healthy doesn't necessarily mean all kale and sprouts, and healthy is different for everyone. The peanuts that are good for one person might be really, really bad for another. My idea of healthy is good, natural food, cooked from scratch as much as possible so I know what's in it. When I started Claire K Creations back in 2010, it was a place to share all my creations, which were mostly food. Since then, there have been a lot of changes in my life. When I started, it was just my husband and me, and we weren't yet married. And a few years later, when we wanted to start a family, I found out I had a few health issues getting in the way. I was pretty determined to avoid the medical route if at all possible, so set about a rather major life overhaul. I'm talking garbage bag in the kitchen, emptying out the contents of our pantry and fridge. Then I moved into the bathroom and laundry and cleaned out nearly everything in there too. It was back to basics and natural for everything from cleaning products to beauty products, but most importantly, food. Don't get me wrong, we didn't really eat badly before, but there was definitely room for improvement. And you know what? I now have two beautiful little boys to show for it. By the way, we live in Brisbane in sunny Queensland, Australia. When our first son started solids, it changed the way we ate yet again. Cue the sun. I wanted our little man to be as healthy as possible. Now, don't get me wrong, I love baked goods and sugar and cake and all that goes with it, but I put those foods under sometimes foods. And predominantly we eat good food made from scratch that is nourishing for our bodies. Now, before you say, ain't nobody got time for that, and close this page, wait a second. Remember, I have two kids 19 months apart, so I don't have a lot of spare time. Enter the happy part. To be happy, I need no stress. When I cook, it's nearly always simple and pretty quick, or if it takes a while, it's time spent in the oven or the slow cooker or simmering on the stove. I take every shortcut I can find and I share them all with you right here. I want you to enjoy cooking and not think of it as a chore. I'm also pretty big on making things budget friendly. Spending your entire budget on food does not lead to happiness, in my opinion. Basically, I agree with everything Jamie Oliver says. Yes, I am a bit obsessed. And I just want to get everyone into the kitchen and away from packets and boxes and bags and cartons that aren't very good for our health if that's what we eat all the time. I make things from scratch for a few reasons. One, I know what's in it. There are no preservatives, no weird flavours, no added numbers, colours made from beetle shells, and no may contain traces of donkey toenails. Yes, I exaggerate slightly, but it's less expensive. You pay so much for the convenience of buying something ready-made. And I know sometimes the time it takes to make something from scratch outweighs the benefits. And I'll let you know, I call those recipes for the fun of it more than anything else. Now, don't think I'm a total health nut. We don't eat kale soup for dinner and snack on thin air. On weekly rotation are burritos, Thai chicken noodles, and good old spag bol. There's always some sort of baked good on the kitchen bench and a treat in the fridge, and I wouldn't have it any other way. That's what makes me happy. Most of my recipes are family friendly and great for kids too, if you can convince them to eat. This blog is not all about food though. Creating things and playing with my kids makes the whole family happy. So I often share crafts, kids activities, and of course celebration ideas, because who doesn't love a celebration? My aim after all is to make your life healthier and happier, and I think a bit of creativity can make everyone happy. On the blog, I share a recipe or creation every week, but I also send bonus recipes and ideas to my subscribers. By bonus recipes, I mean things that I think are great, but I don't want to write a whole blog post about. It's where I also share little tips and tricks and random things I think might help you be happier and healthier. You can subscribe below and you'll also receive my free ebook. On this page, I've made a bit of a starting point to help you get around my blog. Please stay and look around a while, and if you really like what you see, tell your family and friends. I'm also open to suggestions or ideas, and I welcome any questions you might have. You can contact me via email or using any of my social media channels below. Thanks again for visiting, and I hope you leave just a little bit happier and healthier than when you arrived.